Aloha everybody. Well, for my presentation today, it is based from the article How to Get the Teachers We Want from by Frederick His. Well, just a little bit history about the author. Frederick His, he is the Director of Education Policy Studies at the American Enterprise Institute and also an editor of Education Next. And he wrote a lot of books, but these are some of the books that he wrote. No Child Left Behind, Education Entrepreneurship, A Qualified Teacher in Every Classroom, and many more. Okay, from his article, the topics that will be discussed are who should teach, problems faced, and new job description. From these three topics, based on who should be teaching. Well, from what I've read and understood from the article, for the past 40 years, recruiting of new college graduates were really good. But as of today, to compare that, new graduates would have to have at least 5 jobs in their entire career, whereas for today, by the age of 30, they would have 4 jobs already. And those that would be qualified to teach or who should teach are teachers that, like the characteristics have been listed, effective in teaching, those that have leadership skills, have content knowledge, life experience, organization, commitment, and wisdom. From my experience, the teachers that I've gone through during high school and elementary schools had those qualifications, and most of them were really experienced teachers. They had life experience and they had leadership skills, and with their techniques and skills, it was able to help me. And just like what the quote says on the side, teachers plant seeds of knowledge that grow forever, and that is really true. And from the quotation from the article, based that all the second career teachers were more likely to stay in teaching than the younger entrants, meaning that those that are well experienced get to stay longer in the teaching field. The second issue is that problems faced by these teachings is that with teachers in schools, they require all teachers to devote their time and energy to the duty as required of a teacher, qualified teacher. A survey was done by the National Center for Education Statistics stating that typical teachers spending only 68% of classroom time on instructions related to the core academic subject, with the remainder consumed by administrative tasks, fundraising, assemblies, socialization, and so forth. Okay, this is to be true that most of the time teachers, the curriculums that needs to be covered are not fully covered because they spend more time on other things that are not necessary, that would help the students' education. One example is like fundraising. I remember back at home that most schools, especially government schools, they would spend fundraising times that it was supposed to be spent in classroom were spent outside in order to fundraise, in order to pay for certain bills that should be taken care of by the school itself and not the students. And with this problem, the education system has come with a solution in order to prescribe a new job description for the teachers. Okay. Problems being faced are being helped, and with this new subscription, they are able to identify some of the things that will help with the teaching. The use of technology, specialized teachers, and teachers able to focus more on what they know is best for them. And the quote that it says, the key is to stop thinking of teaching as all or nothing job and to create models that include support and opportunity for steady part-timers who also have other obligations or complementary jobs. Okay, just to end off with what he said, squeeze more juice from orange What he meant was that you need more supporters, not only teachers. Substitute supporting staff. They will help in the education of the student. And I do hope and thank you very much for listening for my presentation. Mahalo.